Hey folks, welcome to Mountainside. Well, we're here. It's actually Fat Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so, actually, Fat Tuesday, from my understanding, is the end of a celebration period that starts on the 12th day of Christmas.
Yeah.
Um, so, it starts on the 12th day of Christmas and it ends on the day before Lent. Lent begins tomorrow, which is Ash Wednesday, depending on what religion you follow. So Ash Wednesday is the day this video is going to come out, so which will be Wednesday. Um, and we have an announcement to make. We've been talking about this. I think we've dropped a couple hints here and there along the way in the videos. But we are here to announce the beginning of our ministry.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, this ministry is Christ-centered, faith-based, food and family-oriented. And what it's going to include is a few aspects. We're going to have a Bible study, which we're going to start this Friday, which is the first Friday of Lent. And it's going to have two aspects to it. And Amy's looking at me like, what do you mean two aspects? um, well, if everything goes right, we're going to have a live online portion, which we'll broadcast. And what that's going to be is basically it's a reading of scripture. We're going to start in Luke, beginning of Luke, and throughout Lent, we're going to read through Luke on Friday. Time to be determined. I've got an idea. We need to talk about it a bit, but time to be determined. And that's going to be a live video. Our first live, if everything goes right. If not, it'll be recorded and released. But anyways, the second part of that is in person. So this is a live stream and in-person Bible study that we're doing. So if you'd like to come out and visit us here on the mountain, uh, we'll let you know the time. We'll probably have something in the show notes below because by the time we get all this together, we'll have that figured out. But got anything to add, Mama?
Yeah. Another part of the ministry is two other things. One is to provide fresh food for the hot springs area. We already have people partnering with us, giving us seeds and supplies to be able to grow some of the food. Um, and hot springs is kind of considered a food desert. There's not really a grocery store, and there's very limited options outside of Dollar General to get any fresh produce. So we want to fulfill that need a little bit, and so that's like the food portion of it. But we also are going to be shifting from an Airbnb to long-term housing for folks in this area who have either been displaced because of the hurricane or who are looking to get more into homesteading and be part of what we're doing here, to kind of contribute to the ministry as well. But those are the things that we've been talking about, praying about, even more. I mean, we've been talking about it for a couple of
Mm-hmm.
years, but even more so since the flooding came through. So we are actually a listed nonprofit, a nonprofit ministry, a 508c1A.
Mm-hmm.
So, if people come out to help out, like doing community service, those hours would count. Any donations that you give to the ministry, they're tax deductible. Employers, they can, if your employer has a match, they can do that as well, with your donations. But this is a full-fledged official ministry that
Mm-hmm.
we're pretty excited about.
Yes. Yeah, very excited about. It's an opportunity for us to spread the word of Jesus. It's an opportunity for us to share, our lifestyle and we the way we live, and we firmly believe in that. To teach, it'll include, the in-person portion will also include, some homesteading things, that we do, whether it's growing the microgreens, or har- animal harvests, or fermenting, or baking bread, things to do with homesteading too. We want to teach more of that also as we're going along. And the offline in-person part will also include some of that, whether it's, even if it's just breaking bread with who's ever here,
Mm-hmm.
which is a big part of it. So stay tuned, keep us in your prayers, and look for our live to come out this Friday. Again, time to be determined, probably somewhere around sunset, but just throwing it out there. Anything else, Mama?
I don't think so.
Okay,
Here we go.
here we go. Y'all take care now.